This is a bonus reading for the sign of Gemini. If you have important placements in Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Chiron, you are welcome here. Cross watchers are welcome as well. Gemini, you're starting off with Mars and Gemini energy. You are pulling Saturn energy, Saturn in Libra. This tells me that you are at a point in your life, Gemini, where you're focused on responsibilities, on setting goals, on achieving balance, on making practical decisions for your life, for your long-term achievements. You're trying to do right by yourself, by people, and you're getting to a juncture in your life where you're telling yourself, I had all these dreams, I had all these goals, it's time to reconsider, reprioritize, and confirm what it is that my plan is for the future, because I'm old enough now where I know the difference between these abstract ideas and what I can actually practically achieve. You're at a juncture where you have so many responsibilities on your shoulders, so many goals, that your energy might be a tad scattered going into the new year. So it's very important that you prioritize. That is what I'm getting here. Prioritizing, having too many goals can be bad too. Having too many things on your mind, on your plate, kind of detracts from your ability to be effective. So with that, we're going to do a Celtic cross for you just to see what's going on. What is your challenge? What is your current situation, your past, and your future? Show me, Spirit, what Gemini needs to know. Okay, that came out really quickly. Your current challenge is the High Priestess with the Ten of Swords. What you don't see, and the Seven of Cups, which was an extra card. Your challenge is what you don't see that you need to let go of. You need to open your eyes. You have the ability to see, but you don't want to. There's someone or something that you have to release from your life, but you haven't wanted to. You haven't wanted to acknowledge that they don't belong there anymore. You may have too many balls up in the air, Gemini. Lots of Libra energy in your reading. You get the Justice card here, and you get the Hierophant. You're having trouble balancing responsibilities and like with life and work. It's almost like you're having trouble with commitment to too many things at the same time. We're going to get a layer of clarification in a bit, but for your external influences, I get that you have a lot of pressure on you, that you have a lot of people that you report to, that you're responsible to, that you're accountable to. And so it becomes kind of hard to prioritize because everything's important. Everyone is important. You may have multiple bosses. You may be in a type of corporate job. You're coming up as the Emperor, whether you're male, female, or other. You are coming up in Emperor energy, meaning you might have like a very challenging job. You may have a high-ranking position in a company. You may have a very strategic position to where your role is strategic, even if it's not in corporate America. You're indispensable to the company or to your role. And so you feel that, you have all this pressure on you all the time to perform and to perform well. With the Ankh, there's something here that you keep hidden about your personal life from those that you work with. There's something that you keep hidden, that you keep deeply buried, is what I get. Or maybe you have to bury some things about your personal life or personality to achieve your work objectives. I also get some Capricorn energy here with this card. What is beneath the surface? Ooh. We get the Moon, Gemini. Beneath the surface, that's it. That's the perfect card for beneath the surface. There are dark and light influences pros and cons beneath the surface that need to be considered. When to take action is important. So timing, when to move forward, when to take action, when to make your moves. I get ripping off the Band-Aid for some of you. And then the Tower came up as well. Sometimes it's easier to just rip off the Band-Aid and do something abruptly if it's hard for you to release. We'll have to clarify a bit to know what that's about. We're going to get the tea leaf cards to clarify. All right, a change for the better. So you're working towards improving the situation that's beneath the surface. You're working towards making positive changes, but something is going to require prompt action and like a ripping off the Band-Aid type effort. What is this about? What is this rip off the Band-Aid energy? Ooh. Lighthearted, carefree time. Things will not always be this way. So this is telling me that in your near future, if you can rip off the Band-Aid, you will see pretty quick improvements in your situation, Gemini. But it may require, with the broken ring, it may require an ending to a partnership or relationship romantically. So it may be like, I'm getting the sense that perhaps some of you need to make a decision to completely walk away from someone romantically in order for things in your life to improve going into the new year, Gemini. You get situations in the balance that require careful handling. So you may be being careful not to hurt this person's feelings, but there's nothing you can do from what I'm seeing here that would make them not feel hurt, betrayed, etc. Like it's almost just better to just rip off the Band-Aid and be like, look, we're done. No excuses, no hard feelings, nothing. Just like, this has to end now. And not a lot of talking. Like I get that you're the best way forward here. Yeah, there's great sorrow. The best way forward is through, Gemini. That's what I get here. With this person, you're not going to be able to reason. It's almost like you know intuitively that you should have let them go already a long time ago. For those of you who have recently let them go and have already parted ways, you will feel lighter as you enter the new year because of this ending. Yeah, for some of you, this happens in December, has happened in December, recently happened, or is about to happen. There's not much time left in December, so I'm guessing you had some type of breakup. If it was not related to a person romantically, you may be ending employment with a job that was overworking you, or like where they were putting too much responsibility on your shoulders, Gemini. Clarify the Tower. Trouble and accusations, muddled, unclear thinking, obstacles to overcome. So I'm getting that whether this was work-related or romantic, you tried very hard to get through the challenges that were thrown your way. Like if there were fights and arguments, they confused you. But you tried to work through them. You tried to talk through them. You tried to make changes. I just get very strongly here that there is no fixing this, that it's like a rip the Band-Aid off and move on situation. So no matter how much you try to do the reasoning, it's not going to work with this person for whatever reason. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, for those of you who are resonating with the relationship here, the breakup could have been with a person with blonde, gray, or white hair. So if that resonates, take it. If it does not, let it go for someone else. We're going to clarify what comes next, Gemini. What can Gemini expect in the next 3 months? Show me what Gemini can expect in the next 3 months. Seven of Pentacles to the Chariot, which is a 7 as well. So 7-7, good fortune. Movement after stagnation. I'm getting that you will see things move forward towards success as you part ways with this person. Your life will come into balance, or part ways with this job for some of you. So if you're leaving a job behind or a person behind that was not good for your energy, for your balance, for your well-being, for your peace of mind, you will see in the next 3 months things are going to be balancing out and improving, especially with regards to your finances, with being paid fairly, with being compensated fairly for your time, with, if it's a relationship, with being treated well for your kindness, with your kindness being reciprocated, with someone reciprocating your feelings and emotions, validating how you feel, and reflecting that right back to you in a very balanced fashion. That's what you can expect. However, I do see that some of you might keep your boundaries up when it comes to love and connections romantically. You may feel a bit defensive, and with good reason, because it seems like many of you are coming out of some kind of breakup or toxic connection, perhaps a karmic connection that did not work out in 2023. But look at the bottom of your deck. You have 2 of Cups to Queen of Wands to 6 of Wands to 4 of Wands to 8 of Wands. So very positive energy into the new year. So over the next 3 months, you can expect a lot of movement in the right direction after you disconnect from those people or situations that have been holding you back, holding you down. You should be able to show your truest self at work and in your relationships. So if somebody is not bringing out your truest self, your best self, if they're holding you back from being at your full potential, then they're not right for you, Gemini. That's what I'm getting here very strongly. Okay, anything else to close the reading? What is coming towards Gemini? We got January. What is coming towards Gemini? September. So from January to September is the time frame in 2024. Okay, we got March. You're literally getting I have a huge pile of cards and all these 3 just came out. So these are significant dates for you. So January, March, and September are going to be very significant next year. Love, deep affection, and caring. You may have someone coming into your life between January and March in need of help and assistance and guidance. They're here to lend a helping hand. Your spirit guides are here to lend a helping hand. You will be receiving good news and assistance. So your spiritual guides are going to be guiding you through the process of healing. There's fear and worries that you are leaving behind, like the person that you're leaving behind. I do get that they may have created a lot of tense situations. They could have been a very intense ex, very intense person, someone who could even be dangerous in some ways, like unstable, disappointment in a friend or lover. So yeah, be careful, because I do see here that you're meeting a new person, possibly Gemini, or someone you may have recently met. Things may be intensifying, getting better between January and March. And then sometime after that, there's this other situation propping up where your guides are going to have to intervene and help you. What is this about? Successful outcome to your problems. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Yeah, so I'm not sure if like this ex or someone else. One more, please. Okay, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Compliments from an admirer. Work achievement and success. Okay, just beware, because this is a side message. Just beware that sometime after March, you may be approached by a coworker, someone at work that's into you. Some type of situation like this is going to come up possibly between March and September next year, where you're going to have to be very careful and keep your boundaries up. Like, keep a healthy set of boundaries up with this person, because there could be someone who becomes romantically interested in you, someone who's very complimentary, who's got like a secret crush on you. If you're going to like a new job or workplace, this may happen without you like noticing, realizing it. Like, you could be like in meetings with this person frequently, but not necessarily have looked at them as a romantic interest, but they're looking at you that way, Gemini. So just be careful with your work relationships, because this has the potential to stir up some jealousy, some instability in your workplace, maybe some instability here with your new person. All right, I'm going to clarify this March to September time period. What's the situation? I want to make you happy. I miss your smile. I fantasize about you. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting that someone you're not expecting is going to try to come in as the romantic interest, almost like try to force their way past your defenses, or, barge their way into your life. Someone could be like obsessing over you in secret, and this may come to light between March and September of next year. Oof, yeah, we got You're Always on My Mind. And then Crushed at the bottom of the deck. This could be an ex, perhaps the person you're parting ways with is going to try to come back in. If this was someone you worked with, they may try to make trouble for you, or like block your progress or something if you don't give them another chance. Like, I get that you're going to have some time to like go off and explore other things between January and March, and you're going to meet potentially a new person. But then from March to September, there's an ex or someone at your job who's like just in secret fantasizing about you, who tries to make some kind of move. But it could be an ex for some of you. It could be the same ex that we just talked about letting go of. So just be careful for like an obsessive person. This person can be quite childish. I did get that they could be unstable. And then we got leaving the struggle behind. So for some of you, this is definitely someone who obsesses over you, who you've tried to support, who you've tried to be a team player with, but it just hasn't worked out. So this could be an ex for some of you, perhaps an ex you've worked with in the past. You feel like you're not being supported. It's not a team effort. It's best to stand alone. So you may end up walking away from this person because you've tried, you've done everything you can, and then they part ways with you, they let you go, and then perhaps next year, sometime between March and September, watch out, because they may be back. And it doesn't seem like they like to take no for an answer here. We have dark side as well on the bottom of the deck. The dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So this could be someone who underestimated how much you meant to them, how much you did for them. And when they go a few months between now and March without you, when they come to this realization, they may be back, Gemini, and they may be back in a very demanding manner. So just watch out for that and be careful. I just keep getting that they don't take no for an answer. So take it how it resonates, but that is some type of warning here for you. I hope you found this helpful, Gemini. If you have a moment, please give the video a heart, give it a like. I would greatly appreciate it. That helps out my channel. I will catch you on the next one. Take care.